There are things that you, as a homeowner, believe about your insurance policy and your insurance claim that are just plain wrong. We're going to call them myths, and we're going to talk about that in this video. Myth number one is that you, as the homeowner, can make money off of your insurance claim. No, you can't do that. That language oftentimes is even actually written right into your insurance policy that says that you, as the homeowner, can't benefit or profit from the insurance claim in any way. The reason people get in trouble with this is because they get an insurance claim for X dollars and they go try to find a contractor who can do the work for less than X dollars, thinking that they can pocket the money afterwards. You can't do that. Myth number two, you have to pay your deductible to your insurance company. No, that's not how it works. You're not paying your deductible to your insurance company. Your insurance company gives you a claim, and that claim is for X dollars, and then they are just not giving you the deductible amount in that claim. So, for example, if your claim is $20,000 and your deductible is $1,000, they're going to give you $19,000. Then when you go to pay the contractor, your contractor is charging $20,000. That means that you have to give the contractor the $19,000 that your insurance company gave you and the $1,000 from your deductible. So the deductible doesn't get paid to the insurance company, it gets paid to the contractor. Myth number three, you have to use the contractor that your insurance company recommends. No, you don't have to do that. You can use whatever contractor you want. You're the policy holder. Your policy gives you the right to be able to choose your own contractor. Now, your adjuster, when he or she shows up, will probably have a list of their preferred contractors. Well, there's a reason that those contractors are preferred by the insurance company, and it's not because the contractors are going to do you any favor. So you, as the homeowner, can go out and choose whatever contractor you want. Now, let's say that your contractor is more expensive than what your claim is. Let's say your claim is at $20,000, but the contractor that you've chosen and signed a contract with is at $22,000. As long as you have replacement cost value coverage on your policy, and as long as the cost difference can be justified and is reasonable and fair, your insurance company will pay your contractor's amount. You do not have to choose a contractor that your insurance company recommends. Myth number four, that the amount in the claim is the final amount that your repairs or your roof replacement has to cost. No, that's not true. So just like we talked about in the last example, if your contractor is charging more than what the claim amount is, you have to remember that the claim amount is an estimate. It's not the insurance company saying that this is the final amount, we're not paying any more, not $1 more. If the costs are reasonable, fair, and can be justified, your insurance company, if you have replacement cost value coverage, your insurance company will pay that amount. Myth number five, if your claim is denied, there's nothing you can do about it. No, that one's not right either. If your claim is denied, that's not the final say. You can always call your insurance company and request to have a second inspection. If you do that, I would strongly recommend that you tell them that you want a different adjuster. You want a second opinion, not the same opinion from the same adjuster coming out a second time. Be sure to ask for a different adjuster on a second inspection. And even if that second adjuster says that the claim is denied, if you think that you have verifiable damage or you've been told by a contractor that you actually have damage, you can take that either to a public adjuster or to an insurance appraiser and keep the claim open until there is a final decision, usually by an arbiter or an umpire, that says your claim is denied. So that's not the final answer. Myth number six, nothing ever changes on your policy from year to year, so you don't need to read your new policy documents when you get them. No, things change on your policy all the time, and they're not going to call all 17 million of their customers and tell them what has changed on the policy. It's your responsibility as the policyholder to read your policy. That's your contract with your insurance company. So if your insurance company has raised your deductible, that's where they're going to tell you is that's called the declaration page every year. They're going to put that information in the declaration page. If the type of coverage that you have has changed, that's going to be in your policy. You need to read your policy every year at renewal, or if you're changing insurance companies, be sure to read the policy documents before you sign on the dotted line. Myth number 7, you can file a claim for anything and everything. No, this comes in oftentimes when you've got a contractor that's come out to inspect your house. Oftentimes it's a roofer. He gets up there, maybe he doesn't know what he's looking for or looking at, and he tells you, well, you should just file a claim just to see what happens. You do not want to do that. You don't want to just frivolously file claims. There have been so many examples of roofers telling homeowners that they have hail damage, and then when the insurance adjuster gets there, you know what the damage is? Bird poop. Yeah, no kidding. There's bird poop on the roof, and a roofing contractor told the homeowner to file a claim for it, thinking that it was hail damage. You have to be careful about what you're filing claims for and how often you're filing claims. There is what's called a clue report, and this keeps track of all of your insurance claims. And when you have a certain number of claims in a certain number of years, either you're determined to be too big of a risk and you can be dropped by your insurance company, and then you can become uninsurable by other insurance companies, or your rates just go so high that you can no longer afford it. You have to be very careful about filing insurance claims. Just because one of your neighbors filed an insurance claim and got his roof replaced, doesn't mean you should call your insurance company and file a claim too. Hey, I want to just take a quick second to acknowledge 2 companies that made this video possible. First is Beacon Building Products. They have graciously allowed me to use this fantastic showroom here to film this video. I really appreciate it. We've had a great relationship with Beacon as our material supplier. So thanks, Beacon, for letting us come and do this. Next is the shingle manufacturer CertainTeed. They actually provided a sponsorship for me so that we could hire a professional videographer to shoot this. If you know anything about my videos, you know that I usually just hold my camera out in selfie mode and walk through the woods. But having a professional videographer come and shoot this for me was a game changer. So thank you, CertainTeed. I really appreciate the fact that you partnered with us to make this possible. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. I think you're really going to like this video right here, so give this one a click. Until our next video, I'm Tracy Bookman, owner of Homestead Roofing.